Hey guys, Mustache here, and I just got a new package from Big Bad Toy Store, which happened to be these 4 figures here. I've already uploaded the Luffy video if you're seeing this, but boom, look at that. We have Usopp, we got FiguartsZERO, Nami, and Tony Chopper in his small form. This is part of the new FiguartsZERO line. Of course, I'm going to do the reviews separately, but we will get into this. Maybe I'll actually use this as an end card for Luffy here. So, if you're watching this, you've seen the review on Luffy, and we're going to get the review on these guys. So make sure you check those links and get to it. So why don't we get into the smallest person here of the review. We have the Tony Chopper here. And one thing I really do like is that this is a brand new Oda original image for, you know, these new figures. So once you get all of them, they will make up this image. I know there was one previous as well, but I missed out on a few of those figures, so I didn't get them. As well as we get 2 versions of Chopper. So we get him in the small form here, and then we get him in the other form right here on the box. Let me see if I can try to zoom in on that. There he is in the back. And so this one here is kind of just a not a show off, but like if you're really a Chopper fan or a One Piece fan, you're going to want both versions of Chopper. So looking at the box here, we get the version here, which is the figures. Then we get this version here, which is the image, or the like drawing. So why don't we go ahead and take this FiguartsZERO box in the back, and then we'll turn to this one here, so you kind of get a better image of the side-by-side of what those look like. Boom. So that looks really cool. Side by side, you can really get like the full grasp of how it's going to look when it's finished. So I think that's very nice. And then this Tony Chopper piece is actually one that I have in the previous line. So here he is, both versions. And as you can see already, this one looks faded. I don't know if it's... I have had this figure for a while, but it wasn't displayed in sun or anything like that. So I think this particular version is just lighter compared to the other one. And I know in the Luffy review, I did say too that the colors were more vibrant on the new figure than they were on the old figure. So let's get this guy out of the box. Actually, let's go over the box real quick. So, like I said, you do get that image of the manga version here. You do get the image of the actual figures here, and then you have Tony Chopper here on the back and all of his glory. I love that he's in that little hopping pose. I think that's great. And then a window box on the top that says Tony Chopper. Bottom, we have all of those warnings from Blueprint Distribution. Like I said, I did pick this up from Big Bad Toy Store, so if you get a chance, you could try ordering from there. I have the whole set pre-ordered. I will be canceling a few though if I go to Japan and they end up having, you know, the rest of the figures or some of the figures that I can just buy early. So let's get this guy out of the box. So here we are back again now that he's out of the box, and you can see there the differences here. Like I said, as well as this bill is a little puffier, and I think that's probably to match the manga style. This one's very thin. The X is a lot more robust compared to the one here. The head size is quite bigger than the previous, and then the backpack color, as well as you can see, he does come with that wood panel base like Luffy does. This one coming with just the plain kind of FiguartsZERO style base, Dead or Alive, with the logo. This guy does come with the little connection pieces for the wood planks, as well as compared to the other one, this one actually is on a little see-through stand. So he's kind of in a jumping motion. As well as one thing I noticed, the Luffy came with instructions on how to connect, you know, a different face that you're going to get with a different figure. But this one only came with this tiny piece, or this tiny thing on the flap that says Luffy, or that Chopper is going to come with a separate face that is available with another figure. Which we may have the figure here. I'm not entirely sure which one it comes with. I know on Big Bad Toy Store it says which ones each extra piece comes with, but as you can see here, it tells us how to change that out. So why don't we go ahead and act like we're going to do that right now. So the head just comes off here, and then it looks like, because nothing on the bill comes off, bear with me on this. Oh, there it goes. So you can kind of pull it down. There you go. So, and it just plugs in like so. So there's Chopper's face here. And then we just slide that in and boom. That's how that looks. And then we just go ahead and slide that back on to there. And you're good to go. So, why don't we go ahead and see how we can attach him. So, here is Luffy. You know, like I said, I adjusted my camera. And I think he should go right there. I may be mistaken because I know Zoro goes in the front. And I'm sure Zoro's instruction actually has the better layout of how everybody is. Or he could go like that. That might be better. Like I said, depending on how Zoro and Usopp are. And Nami. So we'll go ahead and take Luffy out of there. But as you can see, we'll bring him back real quick. It does look very cool. We'll go ahead and I'll adjust my camera again. That looks very awesome. You know, just the scale of them together. All of that looks super cool. And, you know, with that other one, you can tell, you know, the difference on how much better the new ones are going to look compared to the old ones. So if you have the old set, I would say, cool, keep it. Because I am personally a fan of, you know, when they get back together after the 2-year time skip. But at the same time, too, with this set, you're going to get Jinbei. And I know after they add new crew members, they're going to come out with another set that's going to add those 2 new crew members. So, you know, there's always going to be a need for expansion. And I know they're not going to release these ones. So I like that I'm going to get these ones. It's going to be a time period for that. So technically, these are like almost a 20th anniversary figure. Because these ones are coming out at the 20th anniversary of the anime. So, Moustache again. Make sure you stay tuned for the next ones coming out. We got Usopp, we have Zoro, and we have Nami. So, Moustache again. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe. Be on the lookout for the other videos. And peace.